Three, two, one. Welcome to the Yuhcast. Number 9.
Welcome to RAB Space.
No.
Is it? No, it's number 8. No, it's number 9. It is, because I made the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
you made the thumbnail. The Pikachu thumbnail.
Yeah.
Did you make the thumbnail for this one? I don't think you did.
Number 8 had the Pikachu thumbnail. I don't know what
Yeah.
I made for this. Wait, what did I... Hold on. Let me look in the drive. But welcome
Welcome, yeah.
to the Yuhcast.
Yuhcast.
Oh, I put the lambda symbol over it because this is Half-Life week.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
Yuhcast.
Lore, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So, how do you think that Half-Life series went? Just like overall, like.
I think it was a very important series, and it was also one of... I think when in the future it's going to be one of the most, like, I don't know what's the word. It's going to be very inconsistent when you watch it, because I feel like it was our first. Well, it was our first series, and also we just started again, so it was a lot of just testing out different ideas and commentary styles.
It was basically just
like we never talked about the commentary style, but it was kind of just a subconscious thing, I guess.
Yeah. I think we do kind of have like our own commentary style now, which is basically don't actually talk about the video game. Well, I mean, like.
Because there's definitely moments in the series where we would not even like think about the game, and there's moments where we would just be talking about the game way too much.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's a let's play, so I guess we should be talking about the game, but it felt too forced sometimes. But I think
a little bit.
It was good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think it was a good series. Although I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if people are like, why are they cheating the entire time? What the fuck? Like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess we did technically cheat.
But
Host time scale 30.
Host time scale 30. I mean, although like
that video is not going to be out by the time this Yuhcast is out, but I mean,
yeah,
it's like the finale on that one.
No, yeah. Yeah, I mean
that's the thing. We don't play the games for like serious like gameplay. It's just
reasons. It's just
it's just fun.
It's just fun. Yeah. If you watch our videos for the sake of like the video games, you are watching our videos for the wrong reason. Let me tell you.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I'm not. It's funnier.
Okay, well.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention that or at least for the videos that I'm editing, I'm gonna be uploading those at 3 p.m. instead of at midnight because it's probably like it's a better time because.
I'm gonna be uploading mine at 3 a.m. probably.
It's fair.
3 a.m. because we are on the Pacific,
the
Pacific coastal region.
Pacific Standard.
So that like by the time, so it'd be 7 a.m. on like East Coast. So you get some videos in there too.
Some nice early morning videos. If you're in the UK. It's like what it'd be like 11 o'clock in the morning. You're probably up. If you're in the UK listening to us, you're probably not though. So
let's be real. I mean, the Yuhcast hates British people. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I hate the British legitimately. Like fuck them. I literally have a British passport. Just FYI, this is a joke. I am half Anglo.
Sure.
Are you trying to make a
anyway?
Are you gonna try and make this a problem, and within the Yuhcast because we're gonna have to. There are gonna be some serious talks.
To duke it out with our fists.
With our fists.
Battle.
Our skinny fists, like antennas to heaven.
What? What is that?
Raise your skinny fists like antennas to heaven. That's dude. That's such a good album.
Bro.
It's a good album. It's a really good album. Listen to it. It's cool. It's post rock. It's epic.
In terms of content coming to our channels collectively, at least for me, there is a massive project I'm working on. But in terms of Yuhcast stuff, well, we're doing a new series, and that also
Yeah.
We've run into an issue for next week.
Yeah.
So there will be a new series starting, but it will immediately end.
Yeah, exactly.
At
But
least be on hold.
well, at least like considering like the series itself, the game itself really isn't about finishing it. It's just gonna be a couple episodes of the of a funny. But yeah, I think yeah, and I think for my channel, I actually did test out the basically the Tom Talks idea. I'm gonna rename it probably, but yeah, I tried it out as literally just an entirely unscripted kind of podcast thing. And I actually could hold a thing of me just talking for like 10 minutes, which is good.
Yeah.
So I think that's just what I'll do. I just haven't thought about it yet just because it's not really a huge priority at the moment. So but that will probably come soon. If it comes out on the before Monday, the link will be in the description. Actually, it won't because we probably should. Actually, should we promo our stuff? We should honestly probably more promo the Yuhcast. We should probably more promo the Yuhcast than we do our own channels than we do promote our own channels on the Yuhcast. But
I feel like I don't know. It depends also on the content. If it's Yuhcast related, talking about Yuhcast related, or if it's a big project, but Yuhcast related stuff. I'm currently uploading just like cut moments from like our display sessions we do.
Okay.
Because I don't know, because if it wasn't good enough to make a compilation.
Yeah.
And I just thought it'd be better to make individual clips because I feel weird about making a compilation out of stuff that wasn't good enough for a compilation.
Yeah.
It just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
So check that out, and then
I get that.
I was gonna say in 2 weeks check out for a really funny video, but it looks like it might take 2 months. But that's fine. It's cool.
It's epic.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you are.
It's very late for me.
Yeah.
I want to go to sleep. Let's go to sleep,
no,
everyone.
Let's not go to sleep. Let's never sleep. No, nothing can sleep ever. Nobody can sleep.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Sleep is kind of weird when you think about it.
Yeah, sleep. Actually, yeah, sleep. It's like this kind of just time out of the day where you're just kind of not existing. Like,
yeah, so much happens when you're asleep. It's just
you
don't ever recognize it.
You never really know about it or like think about it. You're just kind of there and in the bed. It's like you do waste so much time not sleeping. Or sleeping, rather.
You were in the bed.
Well, like, yeah, but like, it's like you waste so much time of your life sleeping that it's like you could get so much done in like, I'm not speaking for everybody here, but in like the 10 hours I spend sleeping a day, I can get so much done. I guess it just means I should just wake up earlier. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Which is something
I'm waking up at midnight currently.
Epic. I'm trying to like make myself get up at I'm gonna try and make myself get up at 8 a.m. Just purely just so I can like, cause I've been like waking up at like, with the exception of this day, I've been pretty much waking up at like 1 a.m. So like I've like, which is I think fine for some people, but for me it's just kind of like a signal to like, oh, you should probably hold your horses.
Reconsider your choices.
Reconsider your choices for sleeping. Because also, like, yeah, it's just... Also, the night is just kind of boring for me because I literally all I do is I just sit at my computer and watch YouTube or, like, play Skyrim. But even then, I haven't even done that. And then it's, like, every, like, half an hour or so, I'll just get up, walk downstairs, get something, then go back up. It's, like, that's just all I do at night. But that's, like, half my day. Like,
yeah,
I can do so much during the day, and like, cause everybody else is awake, but like, I can't do anything at night, and it's just not really productive unless I'm editing Yuhcasts. I do actually edit most Yuhcasts at night, or just most Let's Plays and whatnot, just cause that's just whenever whenever I think about them, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I should probably do that, and.
Yeah. I feel that I'm the same way. Also because we usually do our recording sessions and end at like probably when do we usually end them? mean,
It
really-
depends really. If it's like, because generally we start them at like 3, 5-ish, but then we just kind of keep going until like
Yeah, so
10
like
or
6 to
something.
7.
6 to 7, yeah. But then
It
like,
also depends on what day we're doing. If we're doing
Yeah.
a Yuhcast and Let's Plays, or if we're just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
like
then
Let's Plays.
if it's a Yuhcast and Let's Plays, it's a
That's a
long
big day.
session. But if
Mhm.
it's Let's Plays, especially because like when we do Yuhcasts and Let's Plays, we're generally doing like both series at the same time. So it's like, and also the reason
Yeah.
why the Nuzlocks I feel like tend to be a bit more like just off than like Half-Life series is because those are generally recorded at the very, very end of the.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever been a priority, really.
They're not
in
really a
terms
priority
of
now.
what we're doing.
But I mean,
That's because it's going to be a long series too.
yeah.
So I think we're just like we're getting ourselves ready
Yeah,
for the long haul.
For the long haul, yeah. That being said, actually I'm gonna do that while we're recording this. I'm gonna grind.
We're
the
both doing
pokies.
productive things.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind the pokies that I was going to do, and then if you hear Pokemon, I'm sorry in the recording, but yeah.
If you hear Mr. Pokemon,
If you hear Pokey, Mr. Pokey Boy,
I'm also trying to record. Well, you're not
Alright.
recording footage, but you're
Alright.
you're grinding out some levels.
I'm grinding out some levels for all the Pokemons.
I am
Okay,
actually
cool.
recording footage for a video right now.
Oh yeah, you're playing video
'Cause,
games
yeah.
for your new RAB Space that's coming out.
It's not really new. It's been out for a month now, so I mean, that's crazy to think as well. Wow. We started this channel. Well, I mean, we started this channel like years ago, but we did our I consider this the real start of the channel.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because this is
Well, because like actually
most
having
we've committed
like,
to it.
content is like, yeah, that was probably
Yeah.
the best thing to do for that. Yeah, 'cause like also like, I don't know. I think it's just because we're just kind of less. I don't know, like, I guess just ADD about everything now because it's just kind of like going from one project to another, and I think we're just getting better at like actually balancing our time and like doing stuff that we actually like, just like doing.
I think it helps that we pre-record a lot of stuff. We don't.
Oh yeah, that we don't just completely overwork ourselves either. Yeah.
We don't just like, oh, we need a video out. Record the Let's Play here. Okay, let's then just edit that same day.
Yeah. That's like, I feel like, yeah, because like if we did that, then it would just get boring, really. Because it's like, yeah. Because I guess it's honestly, at least to me, I love doing this stuff, but it's like, it is probably the closest I'm gonna have to a job for a while. But it's like,
yeah. I mean, I'm not sure because a real job would be very actually nice, when I get paid money for. But also, I mean, every day I am still working on projects, and I don't really want to take time away from that.
yeah. And also, like, well, I also just don't have any like real mode to get anywhere. I'm also just unqualified and lazy. That's really it. Like, honestly, like, because I don't have like I just like, I think like the best I can probably do is work at like a grocery store, but retail is an absolute nightmare. So it's like,
yeah, that reminds me of Will. I completely forgot. It was a while back, like a year or two ago, but we were going to run like a food cart. I'm not going to say the name of the event because that would give away.
Oh, yeah,
to dox us.
I think
basically.
I think
But you know what
you
it
talked
is.
about this.
It's like the big one.
Yeah.
But we were gonna run a food stand thing. I
Yeah.
mean, it didn't work out, but like I was actually motivated to do it. So I think I have the motivation to do stuff like that. But it's only when I have creative power.
Yeah. When you're actually like, and you're
Like,
just putting
yeah.
like energy into the thing, then yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it's like, it's just like I just don't want to like do something I'm not interested in for the sake of money. That's like, that's my whole thing. So I don't know. And it's like, but
I don't
also,
like the Yuhcast.
I hate the Yuhcast. Fuck the Yuhcast. So stop listening to this podcast.
Please
yeah.
don't.
Should we put this podcast on r/podcasts? Just to see what happens.
Put it on r/gaming, dude.
No.
Y'all go to r/gaming.
I never go
Yeah,
to
my
art.
grandfather died and left his GameCube and 800 wedding rings. It's
I never. I think I'm sub to r/gaming, which is good.
I'm not. I just know that because I used to back in like probably 2012 or something, 2013. I would like actually go there because I was like, ooh, it's gaming, it's cool, and it's Reddit, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And then it's just like my dying dad just left me all these cool games. Can you believe it? I'm going to get some karma off of my dying parent.
Dude, you're okay. Like, remember when you first discover Reddit and you think it's like the coolest fucking thing because nobody talks about Reddit, and then you realize that like Reddit is literally it's awful. It's an absolute shit show.
I hate Reddit, but I still go on there for like an
Oh,
hour
same.
every day.
It's like, well, that's me with like literally every social media. Like I don't want to
Same
go
with
off
Instagram.
Of, yeah, same with Instagram, same with Twitter, it's same with Facebook. Although we know you all know Facebook is trash, but like.
Yeah.
It's like I literally only have it just so I can connect with other people. Like, that's literally it. It's not really like I don't know. I think just like Facebook or like just like Reddit and like all that stuff. That's like it's just not good for your if you don't know how to use it, it's not good for your well-being. I think because it's like I use it just to shit post. So
yeah.
Which is, I think, the best way you should do it. Like, if you take Instagram or Twitter, any social media platform seriously, you're doing it wrong. I feel like, just because it's like, yeah, it's fucking weird man, bruv, homie.
Weird bros, dude.
Weird bros, dude. That's kind of a weird bro moment. Not gonna lie.
We're all brothers on the Yuhcast.
We are all brothers. Yeah, we are actually all step brothers. We have the same dad. It's very weird. I don't. Yeah. His
name is John Oliver.
His name's John Oliver. Here's the. I don't know. I've never. I've unironically watched John Oliver.
We've talked about this on.
I think we did. I think it was
Half-Life.
in the Half-Life Let's Play, yeah.
I remember because I was talking about Jamie Oliver, the song from Mayday Parade, and I was like, Jamie Oliver. And I completely confused the chef and the late night talk show host.
Who's Jamie Oliver? I've heard of the name. He's
either the chef or the talk show host.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
James. Wait, who are we talking about again? Who was the first one? John Oliver, yeah. John Oliver.
John and Jamie.
John, he is the he's the talk show host. Jamie is the chef. But I've never actually. I don't think I've ever. I've probably seen a picture of Jamie Oliver at some point. I have no idea who or what.
His cooking's overrated.
Okay, epic.
Heard it here first from someone who barely cooks nowadays.
Who is Jamie Oliver? Let's see.
Let's be real. Who is Jamie Oliver? I mean,
that's an all caps.
Let's be real now, guys.
Okay. Okay. He's just a British chef. That's literally all it is. I've definitely heard the name before. I've just never actually seen the man. The man is an MBE. My man is royal. Yeah.
Glad to hear that one.
Glad to hear that. And he's a great guy. I love him to my grave.
You literally just had to Google who he even was, and you're just like, I love him.
I love him. He is my favorite man.
He is my favorite Yuhcast member.
He's my favorite member of the Yuhcast. Jamie Oliver, please come onto the Yuhcast. Your presence is needed.
Your presence
are needed. Yeah.
Video games.
I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green. I'm fighting a Spearow. Yeah. Because we actually play our video games off camera.
Okay.
No. Shut up.
Actually, I don't really play video games now outside of like Animal Crossing off camera. I've kind of just run to a lack of interest. But was it Paper Mario World? No, Origami King's coming out. And everyone is hating on it, and I love it because it reminds me of Mario Odyssey, but Paper Mario.
I've noticed with Nintendo games, like Nintendo fans, as soon as you break from the formula, everybody hates it. Like, so, like I
But
have
then
that
like
happened with
people,
Pokemon Sword and
well, I
Shield.
guess, yeah.
That happened
And
with
I guess like Breath of the Wild too, because Breath of the Wild was completely different if you think about it.
actually, yeah. No.
It's
I
not
th-
completely different,
well,
but
no. It was. I think
it's
it was the same
not the same.
kind of Zelda. Well, it was the same kind of Zelda game as like the
Yeah.
first Legend of Zelda, or like a Link to the Past, that, or like that kind of stuff. But it was just kind of, it was just 3D. Like that was it. It was just it
Yeah.
was the same kind of open world like idea of those
But most
games, but it
Zelda
was just
fans
massive.
came in from
Oh, like
not the
like
first Zelda.
oh yeah, like Ocarina, Majora's Mask, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, where it was a lot more story based. But like, I think that, although I don't think that was that much of a break from the actual Zelda formula itself. I think that like it has the same kind of idea of just like it's just go through the temples, get the Master Sword, like do all that stuff. Like that's like the way you're supposed to play the video game. But you have options. It's not just kind of like boom, boom. It's not just kind of a series of things. You can go to whichever temple you want. You can get the Master Sword whenever you want. You can do anything, and it's yeah, which I think was probably honestly more of a welcome change. But yeah, but like with Mario games and like Pokemon, those are like such ingrained formulas that it's like if you change them, people are going to hate. I feel like. It's because that's just...
And that kind of sucks because I feel like people just don't give a lot of the newer Paper Mario games a chance. I love Super Mario World. It was completely different, but I loved it. I mean, of course, like Thousand Year Door is probably the best one, just in general. But I don't know, because Paper Mario, I feel like has always been like Nintendo's series for just experimenting with strange things. At least in the Mario universe, because every Mario game is the same.
I've heard a lot of great things about Super Mario RPG, which is kind of like the precursor to Paper Mario. So, but like, I've always wanted to play that, and like I just haven't. I could probably just get a ROM somewhere, but no.
I have Thousand Year Door. I got that recently.
Epic.
So it's epic. It's epic sauce.
Epic gamer sauce. Yeah. Epic gamer sauce. That's just ranch. Epic gamer sauce is just ranch.
I hate ranch.
Yeah, ranch.
Epic gamer.
Ranch sucks. Actually, blue cheese is top tier.
No.
All right. Well, that's your opinion, brother.
I don't like any salad dressing. I like salads. Really? I don't like salad dressing.
I like it. I like it.
Maybe I've just had bad versions of them.
Yeah, like
I don't mind Thousand Island.
I've don't think I've ever had Thousand Island. I'd probably like it, but I don't know.
Have you had like most like special sauces from like a fast food restaurant? Because a lot of them use either Thousand Island or like mayonnaise as a base and just add like pickles.
I have not had the specific
special
sauce, but I'm not surprised. But
yeah,
I think I've
that's
definitely had Thousand Island dressing on things. I just haven't like noticed it as Thousand Island dressing. But yeah. Like, I don't know. I think salad dressings as the like I do quite like most salad, like vinaigrette. I like that. Oh, I also like vinegar stuff in general. Like like unpopular opinions, salt and vinegar chips are like top tier. Let me tell you.
I don't like them, but I respect their concept.
Yeah. I think it's just
I respect the creation of salt and vinegar chips.
Chippos. Yeah, I think I think it's just because it's like I like them, but I think it's because it's like traditionally on like fries you would have like salt and vinegar, like if you're eating them right. So it's like I think it just makes sense, but it's just like because like I think the potato chip, the chip as a like an idea, I guess, has like it's been tainted so much by like not like I don't know, just so like there's so many different flavors like ketchup chips or like pickle chips that like people are.
It's not a band, it's an idea.
It's not a band, it's an idea. Yeah. It's just weird. Yeah. Did I just replace Whirlwind with Gust? I might have just replaced Whirlwind with Gust. I'm very scared. Bro, you just made my feet wet. Yeah. Okay,
Stop
cool.
it.
I didn't replace Whirlwind with Gust. Epic. Why isn't Whirlwind a flying attack? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. But I think, yeah, it's just because people are too spoiled for options that they can't appreciate a good salt and vinegar chip. That was my my idea. But
What is your favorite chip? Like
ooh,
specifics, like brand and flavor.
oh, Lay's sour cream and onion.
That's a
Oh,
classic.
actually, no,
That's,
no, 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 no,
that's
no, no, no,
good.
no, no, no. Walker's, um, cheese and onion. That's the best chip.
Never
Walker's
actually heard of
crisps.
that.
That's basically like the British equivalent of Lay's. And dude, cheese and onion, it's so much better than sour cream and onion. It is an experience. Let me tell you.
It's an accomplishment.
It is an experience. You should get those. They don't exist in America for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just because sour cream and onion is a thing. But it's like for me, okay, the best available one is the sour cream and onion Lay's. But my favorite just of all
Yeah.
time are the cheese and onion Walkers. That's best. That's the best. But yeah. And then I think a nice like runner up to both of those are them flaming hot Cheetos, but I can't eat them because A, they like burn my stomach, and B, that they burn my stomach. They burn my stomach and are really bad for you. So I never
I
eat
hate the
them.
taste of them.
I like them. I've had the problem is like I feel like it's better to have like because I'm just of the way I am. If I have something I like in like a big quantity, I'm going to have all of it. So now you can see where this is going, right? When you
Yeah.
eat 2 bags of flamin' hot Cheetos, your body is going to actively repulse that because there's things in that should not be in your body. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm the same in terms of like eating just way too much like spicy shit. It's like going to destroy my stomach
Oh
with
yeah.
well, my favorite chip when you get like a good bag, it's by far the best. Some Takis
Oh, dude,
Fuego.
Takis. That's a close like
Mhm.
third. Yeah, and a
Yeah,
good
but
third.
like I'll eat like a whole bag of those and then like 2 cups of spicy ramen and like I'll literally
Dude,
eat like
spicy ramen.
jalapenos out of a jar.
I've never had spicy ramen. I've never had spicy ramen. I feel like I'd be down with it
If you
though.
want to know, if you want to know the best ramen, like instant ramen period, I have it for you.
What is
Wait,
it?
it's the not Nestle. um Nissan cars. Uh ramen. It's the Nissan ramen bowl. It's the what's the exact name? I'm trying to remember. I think it's like it might be fiery beef.
Fire beef. All right.
I'm trying to Google it. Hold on. Fiery beef. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just a hot and spicy fiery beef flavor.
Mm.
Without the chili sauce is the worst thing you'll ever consume. But if you don't put that in, it's the best thing because it just tastes like heat and nothing else.
It's just heat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Give me now. Now that we've discussed the chippies, give me what's your ideal pizza?
Oh, I order this every single time, Domino's, and I'll switch out. There's some like pizzas I'll go to on the side, but the one I always go for is jalapeno pepperoni bacon from Domino's, pan pizza.
Okay. Okay.
I got
Okay.
the specifics in.
So for me, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So pan pizza, obviously,
Yeah.
y'all don't mess with me. So I got so it's basically for me. I don't like meats on my pizza particularly. I always have
Yeah.
it's always mushrooms, olives, bell peppers, jalapenos. That's all I have.
Mm.
Pan pizza. And then generally I'll also have some like wings on the side if I feel like it. But yeah, I don't eat pizza that much anymore. Anyways, so yeah.
I could talk all day about Domino's, dude. Domino's. I mean, last night I literally bought one of their sandwiches because they have amazing sandwiches.
I've never had a Domino
It's
sandwich. I'd be
I mean,
down.
considering everything we have in this area, we do have like a really good like
Sandwich
sandwich you
shop.
can get quick.
Actually, that is true.
Yeah. and
You
it's
don't
just
have a
really good
Jersey
because
Mike's.
it's usually kind of burnt, which what I like. 'Cause I like really burnt garbage, but like you get the chicken habanero, mango habanero one. It's nice. You get the sweet with the pineapple and everything in there, and then
You've
I
had
always get the
have you had their
what's
wings?
it? That's cheese. I have not. Surprisingly,
They're
I
actually they're
Will and I spent so much money on Domino's one night, and we just all peeped it up.
yeah, and like the wings are I really like the wings. They're great. But I think they're like in terms of like the tiers of wings, they're not like
Yeah,
because all wings are good. They're always good. Um but like I think it's like if you put them on a tier list, Domino's wings are like a solid B tier because they aren't that meaty, but they're still wings. They still exist, and because we don't have like a wing stop or anything where we live,
yeah.
that is like the best available thing. Um,
I've heard they're a bit dry,
they are a bit dry, but you can just get a sauce like some sauce with
like a
them.
sauce.
Like
Yeah.
also like if you have hot sauce, they're generally just gonna be fucking drenched anyways. So it's like well
Mhm.
if they're only dry if you have them plain. If you have the barbecue or the hot, you're fine. But yeah,
Okay.
I sometimes get
Good
them
to know.
plain though, just so I can put my own sauces in. So just kind of like in like
Everything they have there is
phase
so
them in.
good.
I know Domino's is such a great place. I love.
Everyone hates on Domino's because, like, I don't know. I get like sometimes they have strange distribution with their pizzas, with like sometimes there's
Yeah,
just no
yeah.
ingredients on the slice, but that's because they give you large chunks of it that taste really good. The bacon tastes like actual bacon.
Uh,
The chicken pieces are massive.
okay, I'm just gonna say this now. We might be extremely biased because have you had because have you had we don't have a Pizza Hut where we live because I feel like if a Pizza Hut came here, I feel like that might change everything. That would change our very high
I've had
opinion of
Pizza
Domino's.
Hut.
Have you
I
had
had
have you
Pizza
had it?
Hut a while back. I think Pizza Hut used to be Domino's, but I think recently because I think Domino's has completely changed in flavor and
Oh, that
everything
is true.
recently.
Yeah, I think it's just like
The
there's
past like decade, they've gone insane. It's
yeah.
great.
It's like yeah, I've noticed it's gotten a lot less saltier. It's like more
Yeah.
pure. Yeah. Well, I think that's
Hmm.
just like a general fast food trend, anyways. Like
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more focus for companies to be a lot more like, or at least market it to be healthier and like make it
Hmm.
look and feel healthier, because that's just kind of like because I think just fast food in general is just perceived as being ridiculously unhealthy, which it is. Don't if you can actively try not to eat fast food, but like yeah, I think like the quality of fast food has been going up, but also I think it's because like quality ingredients are just easier to come by now. And also, I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if the FDA has like cracked down on that shit as
Hmm.
well. But like, it doesn't really matter because it's just more profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Domino's. I keep talking about Domino's.
Domino's.
It's so good.
It is great. I
But
want Domino's. I'm gonna ask
the
for
only
Domino's.
thing, the only thing that isn't their best items is the pasta.
I have also
It's
never had the pasta, but I'm not
Will and I have had
surprised.
the pasta. It's if you are not sober, it's amazing probably. Um, just because it has like that flavor. There's a certain flavor where it's like simply just great, but it just doesn't have like any depth really. And also, there's a lot of uncooked pasta in there, so you kind of get some crunchy pieces,
It's like getting. It's like
and it was really sticky.
so basically it's a Waffle House pasta. Basically,
Yes,
like it's like
which
it's
the
plain
thing
food.
is though that like
Yeah.
yeah, but I would not recommend buying it unless you are intoxicated like heavily.
Yeah.
Which I mean, just buy a pizza. Honestly, just go buy a pizza.
It's
But
better. Or just
if you're
drink
going to make,
more.
if you're going to, yeah,
I just
well,
I don't know
I don't know
why.
if we should encourage that.
No, dude, I'd fully encourage it. If you're an alcoholic, keep going. It'll end soon. Um,
Legally,
legally.
don't do that. But if you want pasta, make pasta at home. Making pasta is so easy,
Yeah,
and
just
it tastes so good.
you put you literally you just put the pasta in the water for a bit and then boom, you
Mhm.
got pasta. It's not that
And let's
hard.
go make a decent sauce. If you want like a tomato sauce, that's easy. If you want,
If you want a nice Alfredo,
I
make a nice
yeah,
Alfredo.
I usually
Alfredo's
make my
fine.
sauces from scratch, and it's just good. And then I put some bacon. I make a nice spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah, I don't. But that's just because I don't eat that much just in the first place, honestly. Like, but it's just because it's just because it's like, I don't know, I don't really eat that much, but it's mostly just because it's just because like my eating habits have changed drastically in the past year, because it's just like I used to eat everything.
That's where I'm at now. I used to never eat.
Yeah, and then
I was a skinny boy.
you were a skunky boy, and yeah. Okay, I'm not okay. Like, people say I'm really skinny. I'm not that skinny. I just have really long arms. Like, I just look a lot skinnier than I actually am. Fuck off.
People don't call me skinny because I'm a fat man.
You're a very large boy. You're like boogie levels. Like, you are large.
Actually, no, that's not gonna last long, because I realize there's probably gonna be videos on my channel within like this year that's gonna like have at least, maybe not my face, but like my general. You can see like my body.
Yeah.
Sounds weird. You can you can see the shape of me.
The shape of
and
you.
It's I really wanted to start a rumor of just like I am intensely overweight.
You are legitimately obese, and like you need to.
I think I'm still technically underweight, but that's,
I think that's
just because my body's stupid.
Your body is idiot. It is an idiot.
I have so much thigh fat.
Oh, dude, same. Yeah, I have so much thigh fat and like
thick
and like loose skin, because if you lose, like, because I used to be a thick boy, right? I was a thickums boy. I'm like, well, I think at the time because I didn't weigh myself for like 3 years, but like at the time I last weighed myself, I was like 230, and now I think I'm like 170, somewhere around there, where it's like, but like I lost that in the span of like 6 months, which you're not supposed to do. You're really not.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to lose like.
I did the exact same thing in
Yeah.
like 3 months, not as much, but it was like the equivalent for 3 months, and it was just like,
Yeah.
it creates a lot of problems.
It creates a lot of problems, and it's just really not. It's just, if you're gonna lose weight, do it in a safe, like, healthy way.
From two people who've done it in very unhealthy ways.
Very unhealthy ways, yeah. Like,
I mean, it's just destroyed my digestive system too, because going like on and off eating things, because you can. I'm pretty sure you can become like lactose intolerant if you don't consume any dairy.
Yeah.
For like an extended period of time, I didn't eat dairy for like 6 months. And now my body cannot even like remotely handle it.
Yeah.
So
and I think also just from a mental standpoint, it's like, it fucks you up. It absolutely kills you. Like, it's just
exercise and diet. I mean, that's what keeps you happy.
Exercise.
Apparently,
exercise. It does it does keep your head above water like most of the time. It's good. It's just good as a nice like it's good just to have that like discipline in your life, but it's the thing is that like it's good to have that, but it's like when you're eating absolutely nothing but also running like 2 miles every day, that's not good. Don't do that.
You don't
do
you
that.
Have the energy or the calories to support that.
To support that.
Which, I mean, you're supposed to burn off more calories than you're eating. That's how you lose weight, but there's an amount
when
of
you're
like,
literally just
calories
burning.
You need.
You're literally just burning.
Yeah.
You're burning like normally at your resting rate, and then you're burning a lot when you're running. It's not good. Don't do that. Take it from me. I did that for like 6 months. So, yeah. Don't be anorexic.
I would go through, like,
that's basically it. Just don't be anorexic.
Don't do it, dude.
Don't do it. Don't do drugs. That too. Well, actually, okay. Weed is fun.
Do drugs.
Yes. Charmander's
from a legal standpoint.
From a legal standpoint, don't. From a normal person standpoint, I don't care. I don't give a shit.
We don't know you.
I don't know you. If we don't know your situation, if you're from a place where that kind of stuff is legal, then sure, I don't really care. If you're not, then well, get out of my house. my mic stand almost fell, and so it was just like it was a very trying time for everybody involved. But
I hate working on large projects
because I have this thing where I love releasing content, I guess, because it feels like that's everything related to that video is officially done. I can remove everything from my hard drive. It's done. It's complete now, and it's just like not stressful. This video, I mean, I'm working at it at like levels that like a normal person should not be working at it currently.
Right.
I mean, I only have 3.5 minutes of it done, and I spent like 4 to 5 hours on it, so that doesn't seem like a lot. But I mean, when you have a heavily edited video, you can lose track of time, but also you realize that like the amount of time you put into something that's as long as just like 10 seconds can be just painful. Trying to get like the sound, the clips of sound you need, and trying to find the perfect cuts, and then trying to zoom ins and everything. Effects.
Yeah.
It's a lot of googling.
A lot. Of
For example,
yeah.
And recently, just this morning, my Google search history for a certain bit in the video, my past like 6 searches were baby skull, Francis left for dead, American flag, censored bar, trash can on its side, and man wrapped in American flag. So,
Good. You're doing well for yourself.
FBI is looking after me. I think I was very concerned about searching baby skull. I think I'm on the watch list currently.
Yeah.
But I have been for the past like 6 years, so it's cool.
Same. Yeah, we're both. I think we're both pretty much like we're like our FBI file is just loaded. So yeah.
Did we? Oh, we made an FBI file reference in Half-Life 2. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was it was
Did we?
It was like we did. It was the we have like a specific section in our FBI file about the Yuhcast and our involvement with the Yuhcast. That was it.
I was going to make FBI files like for us, but then I just couldn't find like a decent template.
Right. Yeah.
And I was also just like I don't have time for like it's not going to make the joke funnier, really.
Yeah, it's literally It's just
not worth the time.
It's not worth my time. Oh god.
We need to hire editors for $1.
Okay, before we hire an editor, we need a channel artist, because I mean
that's gonna be the number one priority. Because I mean I don't want to keep doing SFMs and putting things into pixel art because I don't have Photoshop and I don't want to pirate it. I'm a good child, and by that I mean I'm just too lazy.
Yeah, I think I did. No, I had BitTorrent on my old computer, but I never actually used it. I never used it because I was gonna download Sony Vegas Pro, and then I was like, you know what, I can probably just ask for Premiere, and then I got Premiere, so it was just
I have Sony Vegas Pro. It's cool.
Okay.
It's fine.
I think now I do probably prefer Premiere, I think. But I've literally the only other editing software I've used is iMovie, which I mean it works if you have nothing. It works.
I'm trying to remember everything I've used. I mean, I've only used 2 other things. I think it was my mom.
Oh, okay.
One of those sweepstakes for like it was like a $200 like video editing software, but it was terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever used, and I didn't realize there was better like options for literally free. And the best free option, and I'd still recommend this to people. I mean, it will get the job done pretty well. Is a DaVinci Resolve. That's just a fantastic software. I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying the Pro version. I think you'd just be better off just getting like a Sony Vegas or a Premiere or whatever else.
Yeah.
But DaVinci Resolve was so good for like absolutely free.
Yeah. Just do that. Get that. Buy that software. Hell yeah. Yeah.
It's a great learning ground, learning camp. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Animal Crossing Pocket. That was a shit game.
I kind of like it, but then I realize I don't like it every time I play it.
I get that. It's like
talking about bad Animal Crossing games, New Horizons.
New Horizons, am I right? Yeah. I don't.
I mean, to an extent.
I haven't played New Horizons in a while. I don't plan to for a while because it just kind of, I don't know. I've just gotten out of it. I'll probably like start playing it again at some point, and just get better at it, or not better at it, but just kind of revisit my old thing.
Come on my island, dude.
No.
Okay.
Your opinion is wrong.
There's a lot of issues with New Horizons that, I mean, there's so much polish and detail in like certain things that it kind of feels like they forgot about like just adding things to the game and having content.
Yeah. I mean, like graphically, it's probably one of like in terms of like graphics and like
It's
ideas,
beautiful.
it's beautiful, and it's probably one of the best
Yeah.
Animal Crossing games in that regard. But I think that like honestly, if you're gonna play an Animal Crossing game and you're new to the Animal Crossing series, you should probably play like I don't know.
New Leaf is
New
probably
Leaf.
the most content rich.
New Leaf. If you
Well,
have,
yeah,
if
New
you,
Leaf is the most content rich by far.
Yeah. And if you have it, but if you have it, also just get the OG Animal Crossing. That's great. Wild World, haven't played it.
The ranks, in my opinion, of Animal Crossing games, my opinions on them. The OG GameCube boy, some Animal Farm. It's it has the best villagers in terms of their personalities by far. I love just like how mean some of the mean villagers are. I miss that. But there's a lot of quality of life issues,
Yeah.
definitely. Wild World is the best overall package. I think it's an Animal Crossing game. I think it's just like the standard. Doesn't do anything like insanely amazing, but
Yeah.
that doesn't do anything bad. City Folk is a budget Wild World. That being said, I grew up on it.
Yeah.
New Leaf is just content rich, and then Animal Crossing New Horizons is the most polished for what it has currently.
Yeah. Epic.
Yeah.
I get that. I feel that, brother, homie.
I want to
slice.
find my cartridge for Wild World because I had it years ago when I had probably when I first got my DS, and I have the case. I have like the game case. It's like Animal Crossing Wild World, but I don't have the cartridge. I don't have any of my cartridges. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Someone broke into my house and just to steal Animal Crossing.
Steal every Animal Crossing game. It's easy. Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
ROMs?
dude, just get just get a ROM. It's really not hard. Yeah, but I don't know.
You wouldn't steal a car.
I wouldn't steal a car, but I would steal video games.
Yes. Nintendo, don't pirate games unless you're doing it under
For a Let's Play.
anonymously.
Don't pirate. Don't.
Hey, we don't pirate things.
Dude, I literally actually okay. Technically,
This is risky ground.
we haven't. Okay, I didn't technically pirate New Leaf. Well, actually, no. Well, because if you buy used video games, you're still technically pirating it. Like if you buy a used game,
Yeah.
because it's like, I guess it's like because like you're not really, yeah, because you're selling it under like against the will of Nintendo, like, yeah. Okay, welcome back. There's a cut because piracy.
What happened?
I don't know. Piracy.
Pirate Scream.
Pirate scream these nuts. All right. Yeah. Anyways, we're talking about toys. Yeah, toys. I think. Toys in the general, I think, market of everything. Like, yeah, I think it's just because it's like video games are, for one thing, just more engaging than toys. Just because it's like, well, I think it's just because it's like, just because it's very different. Because it's like,
Yeah.
well, because it's like, toys have one usage. And so, like, once you get bored of them, you can't really do anything with them. But with video games, there's, like, so many different ways and, like, so many different things you do in them that it's, like, you know. Snapchat, I never use Snapchat. I don't know why I even have Snapchat. Well, because, like, people only ever, like, only occasionally actually, like, put,
I deleted Snapchat.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, like a long time ago, back in like 2017.
I still have it. But like I think like my brother occasionally sends me stuff, and then
Dick pics.
no, yeah, but,
No.
But
Something funny about like I expected to fully go with the bit, and then
it's just no. Like
Completely rejected.
rejected that bad bit. Stop it.
Okay. Who did he Simpson?
Who is Homer Simpson? Please elaborate.
Jay Simpson to convert to Islam. Homer Simpson. Home. It's.
I think this might
I've
be
never watched an actual season of Simpsons.
actually, yeah, me neither. I think I've actually like ever watched a full episode of The Simpsons, but I think that's purely because it's like, well, for one thing, well, actually, have you seen any Star Wars movie?
Yes.
Which one?
1, 2, like the first like 6, the big 6, and then 7, whatever, like Rebel 1, and then 8 was the last one I watched.
Okay, cool. I've never seen a Star Wars movie.
Good. I
Yeah.
don't know. Actually, they're good. It's just it's not entirely for me because I don't like serious movies. Dude, I hated watching episode 8. That was awful.
I have
But
heard it. I've heard like the I've heard that like the sequels are like not good, but like they're not even like an enjoyable good like the prequels are. They're just not good. They're just so like
yeah.
yeah.
I actually really liked episode 7, the one that was like the comeback, because I thought that was like, that wasn't bad. I actually rewatched it on Disney's strict with piracy, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't really piracy because it was kind of like a streaming thing. But I rewatched it, um, and it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. It was fine.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Rebel 1
feel
was
that.
okay. And I've only heard bad things about everything that's come after that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched Star Wars, and I think this is my hypothesis on why like Star Wars is so huge and like such a big thing for a lot of people. It's just because it's like I think it's just kind of like a childhood thing because it's like
Yeah.
children are shown Star Wars from a very young age from people whose parents were born in like the 70s and 80s when they were kids and they went to see Star Wars. But the thing is, both my parents, one is in the late 50s and then one is in their early 60s. They were like grown by the time Star Wars came out, and my dad saw it and didn't really like it that much. And so, like, I think that's why Star Wars is a huge cultural landmark, just because it reminds people of their childhood. And so, yeah.
Mine are early to mid 50s. Both of them.
Wow.
Both.
We just have old parents, so yeah. But yeah, I never got into Star Wars. I have no inclination to watch Star Wars either because I'm fairly certain they're actually pretty average movies that are.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm not really.
For the time, it was good, probably.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
I wasn't alive in 1942.
70 something. I don't know if I can. Yeah. Anyways, now that we've also, have you seen Game of Thrones? I've never seen Game of Thrones.
I haven't.
Good. Okay, that makes two of us. Although I guess it's more of a hip millennial thing.
Yeah, I mean, I went fishing. No, I didn't. I went camping. With like some family. One of my aunts was like, check out the new Doctor Who. Like they have the female doctor, and check out Game of Thrones. And I was like, I don't know.
I've never. Yeah,
really.
I know a little bit about Doctor Who. I've only actually seen the episode where I think the only full episode I've seen was just a random ass Doctor Who episode that was like that was just on while I was in England. So I was like, I'm gonna watch it. And it was fun. It was a decent series.
Yeah.
But I never really could get into it. But I mean,
It's
I could
just
probably
like
get into it if I tried.
It's fun, but I've watched all the episodes starting from the 9th to all the end of the 11th Doctor, and I haven't watched like a full like Doctor transition of like the older ones or the newer ones. I've just seen the first like episode of the 12th Doctor, and I was like, that sucks. And I used to just like have something that was just playing like old Doctor Who episodes, so I've never really like watched a whole season, but I've seen just like a bunch of random old things, and it's just a fun show.
Yeah, it just seems like a fun show. I don't really see that like. I think just I don't. Yeah, it's an okay show. I enjoy it. It's yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't. It's not. It might not be my cup of tea particularly, but it's all right. Yeah.
What is your cup of tea?
Probably at the moment peppermint. That's my cup of tea, like a nice peppermint tea.
I was just craving that. I
Yeah.
hate you for bringing that up.
Yeah. Actually, okay.
Yeah, cast recording that. Yeah.
Peppermint tea. Okay, peppermint tea is actually great, but I always leave the peppermint in for like literally like 10 minutes, so A, the tea can fucking cool down, and B, like to get some really just strong ass peppermint taste, because I do like that, because it's like if you don't leave it in for long enough, then you're immediately gonna be like, then it's just, there's like zero taste. But I think it's also just tea, just how tea works, just like in general. So yeah.
This is how Scream works.
No, don't scream.
Dream works.
DreamWorks was a very bad film. No, they're gonna sue the Yuhcast. No, DreamWorks, stop.
DreamWorks
No,
has